Okay, I'll make a little video here. This is a couple people was asking about this different. I posted a thing and some people were asking about it, so I thought I'd kind of talk this through, talk my setup here. Uh, I put on this is a Summit brand kit that came, that I got for the hydraulics, and some people had talked about it, kind of how it's set up and everything like that. We've got Fort Campbell down here. Let's see, where's he at? Where's he at? Pick him up, pick him up. Where's he at? Flying overhead. Looks like an Apache. Yep, Apache. And but anyway, I digress. This is a diverter setup, and I thought I'd just kind of go over kind of how this works, what this does, the process of it all. So okay, this is a electronic switch, and this converts from it changes it over the solenoids in the back off the manifold. You've got back, and that is all your normal loader functions, and all this is controlled, all your hydraulic functions are controlled through the joystick here, and that's just a stock regular joystick. So what it does is it comes up here. Well, what it does is the switch kind of takes over, and it plugs in to your 12 volt system here. And what I did was I put a dual power plug on there because I have a fuel pump that runs off electric, and it just plugs in there, and I can fill the tank, whatnot, off cans and stuff like that. But this electronic switch, it goes in here and it kicks the solenoids. This is your main solenoid under normal conditions. Sorry about the focus. It goes through there and it sends from your loader, it sends it out, and it comes back through these lines around the back and into the manifold block here. The solenoid kicks it, and it sends it back up front to the loader here, down under here. Okay, can't really see that. I'd have to get down there to show that. And so that's your normal loader functions. Okay, so now if you want to use the other SCVs here, is it SCV or SVC? Yeah, doesn't matter. But when you want to use these, you go back to your switch and you go to position 2, and that's a rocker switch, and it kicks in this solenoid here, and or is it solenoid? Solenoid. Who cares? And that kicks hydraulics back to. I have a toplink setup on here. And then if you want to use your other SCVs, you go back to your switch again, and you go to position 3, and that kicks this solenoid, and it runs your other hydraulics over here to whatever. If you want to do a tilt kit or something like that, you can do that, or anything else. And it kicks all that. So as far as the controls, you're still using your loader controls, your front and back loader controls. And I'll fire this thing up and kind of show you, run it through the different paces and how it works and everything like that. So I'm going to crank this thing up, so noise is probably going to go away. Also got a lot of wind out here, so that's probably coming in on us too. So here we go. Give her a little weight there. Okay. Waiting for the for everything to get warmed up. All right. And cranking her up. All right. So function 1, regular loader. So you got your regular loader. So just like normal. And you'll see that the power switch is on. Okay. So it has to have power on it all the time for this to work properly. So now we're going to go to position 2, and this is going to give us our top link. So we're going to come around here and our top link. So that's got our top link working. Get razor, and that is all been again controlled off the regular joystick. Nothing unusual there. Alright, and now if I had something hooked up to this other set, I would go to position 3, and again back to the joystick, back and forth, and that would operate the other set. So I'm going to shut her down now so we can talk a little bit. So basically what this thing is doing is it is taking the hydraulics as it comes up front here, and it's diverting it to the back to here. It's going through that block and just shooting it back up front. Okay, and then it's running the loader. Okay, unless you go to your switch, go to position 2. Now again, I know it's kind of repetitive. Now you're kicking in your other solenoid here, and you're sending it and controlling your top link. Okay, and it's circulating it through going to your top link. And then if you go to position 3 on the switch, again you're controlling this other circuit. And then of course if you want to go back to your loader functions, back to position 1, and you're all back to normal, just like the day this thing kind of came out from the factory. This thing is just basically a diverter, just sending it different places and things like that, used electronically. You don't have to have the Power Beyond kit or anything like that. This is it's kind of does its own thing. Okay, one thing also I want to focus on here is the top link setup I've got here. This is a Vevor top link. I've ordered several things from them, to include even my lovely boots here. They sell kind of all sorts of stuff. The kit, it went on here perfect. I didn't have to do anything with it. Some people have talked about having the clearances to fit. It went on there perfect, no problems. The little catch here, I didn't like the way it kind of laid down. I was afraid I was going to catch it on something and smack it and bend it, tear it up. So I just put a zip tie, the world's greatest invention, zip tie, and it holds it up, kind of keeps it up out of the way. The lines look really great, look pretty high quality. I think it's a good system, and very reasonable when you look at these things. And that's me. I'm all about Mr. Reasonable, having things not costing an arm and a leg, but you also want a certain level of quality to where things you can rely on it. One thing I did was these top links come in 2 different sizes. I've got the Pats set up on, so which adds, of course, going from this would be your factory here, and then it adds, you know, like 4 inches, something like that. Just like the like a quick connect setup, that sort of thing, which would probably add even more. Probably adds even more length. So the top lengths, they come in 2 different sizes. They come in kind of a stock length sort of thing, and then this is the next size up than that. because I've added this extra little bit in here, and it seems to work really great. I've really impressed with it, the way it works. One thing you want to keep in mind in adding these things on, as you put them on and do different things, you're now flowing all your hydraulic fluid through all these different sort of things. And not a lot of people really mention this. So your hydraulic level is going to drop to a certain extent. So after you get everything all installed, running, and everything like that, you maybe run it through its paces a couple times. Want to make sure you check that fluid again to make sure that as it fills these lines and different sort of things up, that you're covering all that stuff. Okay, that's all I got for you. The sun's coming down, and so I'm going to call it a day. Thanks. Drive careful. Have a nice day.